New details about dangerous problems uncovered at the state mental hospital during a federal inspection.
Yeah, now state officials are saying the feds are taking action, and it's all because of an ABC 15 investigation.
Investigator Dave Biscobing talks with a national expert who says it's time for major changes.
Dr. Mark Wellick has run a psychiatric hospital, and this is his reaction to the problems federal inspectors found at the Arizona State Hospital.
It scares me. It's a hostile environment. It's an environment that's dangerous for patients and for staff.
The Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services agree with Dr. Wellick. They're threatening to cut off millions in Medicare reimbursements if the hospital doesn't clean up its act.
Mr. Humble, you got a second?
State health and hospital officials have completely ignored ABC 15's repeated calls and emails for comment. But health directors Will Humble and Corey Nelson told the Arizona Republic and the Associated Press the state hospital failed its inspection for three major reasons. One, not keeping proper documentation.
When they aren't kept, that means you've got a low standard of care.
Two, staffing shortfalls.
You need more staff, not less. And when you get less, patients die, staff gets hurt, situation continues to deteriorate.
And three, inadequate supervision of at-risk patients. In fact, hospital officials are now admitting 6 patients in all harm themselves despite the hospital's responsibility to protect them.
As long as what's going on continues, it will continue to deteriorate until there's some kind of catastrophe.
But there's already been a catastrophe for this woman. Donna Baird's son, Christopher Blackwell, died suddenly at the hospital.
His voice is gone. He's gone. And all I have left is a big old hole.
Officials told the Republic the inspection was ordered because of our story on Christopher's death. He was supposed to be monitored around the clock to prevent him from swallowing dangerous objects. But as autopsy shows, Christopher died from a severe stomach infection after ingesting eyeglass rims, a pencil, and some screws.
It sounds like they were not doing their job. The fact speaks for itself. They didn't do that. They didn't keep him safe.
Wellick says state officials need to be open and transparent about what happens from here. But this is what happened when we tried to talk with State Health Director Will Humble.
Mr. Humble, Dave Biscobing, ABC 15. Do you have a quick second for me?
He ignored us and then walked a quarter mile before entering a building and going into a bathroom.
Mr. Humble, I need just a minute to talk to you about this.
I have an appointment over here at TES.
If I could just get a minute, this is really important. It's about the state hospital possibly losing Medicare agreement.
Dr. Wellick was appalled at Humble's response.
They're embarrassed, at least embarrassed, and maybe ashamed.
The hospital has until the end of this week to provide evidence that they have fixed the problem.
If they don't, it could jeopardize millions of dollars in federal reimbursements.